What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode on
The Skooled Zone.
You got schooled, son.
Alright, well, I don't really have any updates, so let's just jump right into this mission. We are here at Acadia. In the last mission, old Longfellow led us up here to find Kasumi, and now we gotta go deal with this synth colony, so let's see what this is all about. I don't know where Kate is. She's around here somewhere. Oh, I saw her. There she is. Okay. Well, let's just take a peek around here, you know, for stuff like that. Never hurts. Blood leaf. Oh, these are black colored. Put a little pop-up for Aster in the last episode. Yeah, we could always use some stim packs and Radaway. See what we got around here. Another little shed. All right, great. Pencil.
Why bother? That's just garbage. I toss it.
Yeah, I might agree with you on that one. But this ammo. I actually crafted a couple of new things in my inventory from some of the new items that we gathered along the way. So, what's all that? Okay, I don't want to bother going all the way down there, so let's just go ahead and head inside. I don't need that. All right, let's do this. Let's hope there's not a combat, because I'm not sneaking. All right. We got a little bunker action going on. Need a key. All right, well, let's just go up to the marker. I guess it's not stealing. Cool, I'll take that.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, he is certainly trippy looking. All right, well, let's start a dialogue with him. I guess we could gather some information first.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
All right, well, I can give you a few factoids, actually. First of all, his name is DiMA, and since the I in DiMA is lowercase, his name is probably a reference to the IT term DMA, which stands for Direct Memory Access. Kind of a complicated computer term that basically means the ability for a subsystem to access the RAM directly instead of going through a CPU. If anyone wants to expand on that, definitely leave a comment in the After School Club down below. He also said the old synth on the mountain. He was probably referring to the original phrase, the old sage on the mountain, which is a reference to both Plato and Buddha, both wise sages in history that spend time contemplating in a cave.
Careful with your words. Admirable.
All right, well, let's not accuse him of being a kidnapper quite yet. Let's just ask him for Kasumi.
Take your time.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question, and the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I don't know a lot about the synth anatomy, especially the next gens, but couldn't you just do an X-ray? I mean, they know what synth components are. They could just look for that, right? Anyway, I don't want to ruin the story. I think I'm human.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I'm not gonna tell my life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer first.
I was in a laboratory, in the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down, operated on, and then I was out. The Institute has fail-safes to strip memories that could identify where they are, how to find them. But I do remember being quite content. I was free. That is my earliest memory. Now, yours?
Oh, they don't give us a lot of choices here. I guess we'll go with this one.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
They make you doubt yourself. Wow. This is very Blade Runner-esque, which is actually very Philip K. Dick, actually.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
Yeah, might as well get a little more story on him, actually. He seems like an important figure in this DLC.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Are you saying you don't want the railroad's help?
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear blind your cause.
Ideals aren't gonna protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps that we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Is that Faraday? Is he coming in? Oh, there he is. All right, well, let's see what he has to say. As he walks right past us. Okay.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, DiMA. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to DiMA. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. DiMA's vision is worth fighting for.
All right, cool. Well, Faraday, his name is definitely a reference to the 19th century English physicist Michael Faraday, who advanced a lot of science in the fields of chemistry and electromagnetism. He's probably most known for having invented the Faraday cage, which is a way of shielding a person from electromagnetic radiation standing inside a conductive mesh enclosure.
Oh dear. Did I confuse you?
It's pretty cool how between Automatron and this, they use a bunch of historical names, you know? Give a little tribute to them and stuff.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. DiMA has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands DiMA the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? DiMA and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. DiMA insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
DiMA looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Well, they're definitely devoted to this little cult leader here. If I offer to help, that's going to start the side quest. I don't want to do that quite yet, because I don't want to, clog the old data section of my Pip-Boy. So we'll come back to those side quests a little later.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Alright, dude. Let's get on with our main quest, which is to go this way. Okay. Guess she's downstairs. Alright, well, let's go find Kasumi. Take some caps while we're here. Oh, Nuka-Colas and stuff. I think we're going in the right direction. Oh, wow. Well, there's the marker.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Alright, you know what I'm going to do? Just in case we have to do any persuasion to get her to come home, I'm going to put on a couple of these things, like the glasses and the lieutenant's hat and stuff. Alright, let's go say hello.
Maybe if I reroute the sensors?
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Well, there we go. Alright, I'm going to say she's not a replacement.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Ah, the inciting incident.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that DiMA's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models DiMA has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if DiMA is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Wow.
You don't trust DiMA? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if DiMA is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing DiMA, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and DiMA are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, since we're the stealth build, let's go eavesdrop on the meeting.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
All right, Kate, you ready to break into a room? Should we explore a little first? Okay, so that just goes back upstairs. Okay, not much in here. Who's this?
I swear someone has the key to that storage room.
That's Kasumi. I saw some other people walking around.
He's always moving supplies around.
Should we talk to them?
You like old stuff, don't you? Don't see the point. That time's long gone.
Oh, here we go. Well, I didn't mean to do that.
Hey.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Alright, so he was just an ordinary... Okay, so this is probably the room that they're gonna be master. They're gonna be chatting in, so let's see what we can snag before they do. Well, let's check this terminal. See if there's any good info or some factoids and stuff. Alright, well there's one little factoid, power couplings. A power coupling is basically any mechanism that can transfer power from one medium to another. Wires would be a simple example of a power coupling. In mechanics, it's a device that joins moving shafts together, but since they said a power coupling, it's most likely a reference to a device that transmits electric energy instead of kinetic energy. Alright. Just, scanning for factoids. You guys can always pause these and read them more fully. Okay. Ooh, master lock. Hey, Kate, why don't we see if we can break into this?
Be worth it.
Go check that out.
Yep, I've got it.
I'll watch the door.
My heart, my treasure, my love. This one might be rough. Don't get your hopes up.
She opened it before she was even done picking it.
Shite. Almost had it that time. Oh, for the love of... stupid lock.
I just gotta see this real quick.
Ah, so close. Guess I'm getting rusty. Oh yeah. I love that click. Lock's open.
And the door like 5 minutes ago. What the heck? I guess that was a little glitch, but hey. When glitches work in our favor, I ain't gonna complain. Nice. So it's a little supply room. Okay, we'll take all this stuff. Awesome. Look at that. Good stuff. Fusion cores. 2 fusion cores. Bunch of fusion cells. Oh, look at that. A bunch of mini nukes. I think we scored. I mean, I guess it was a master lock, but dang, that's awesome. Okay, I'm happy about that. Let's close the door on our way out so it doesn't look too suspicious. And, yeah, let's... Oh, there's more stuff we can snag. Okay, well, let's go in here. Oh, expert lock.
Hey. Take a look.
Will do.
All right, I'll keep an eye on this guy over here.
Finally, a bit of a challenge. I'll see what I can do. Damn, what the hell's wrong with me? Damn, broke a pin. I'll try again. There you go. Nothing to it.
Nice. All right, come on in, Kate. Grab this stuff real quick before they arrive. Let's close the door. Turn off the light. I don't want to go over to that marker yet because he'll probably start it up. Let's see what we got over here. Right away, nice. Okay, very cool. All right, let's jump on this and get this going. Oh, we have to activate it. Okay, cool. Oh, cutscene. Are we stuck? Are we waiting on DiMA? Oh, there we go. Stakeout.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, DiMA. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The Nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Wow, fascinating stuff. All right.
Been too long since I picked a fight.
Well, there were several good factoids in there I could give you. Before we continue on, let me throw those out for you. Well, first of all, apparently the children of Adam are living on a nuclear sub, which is pretty cool. I was wondering if that was ever going to come up in Fallout 4. But as far as the name goes, the general definition of nucleus is a central point around which other things are collected or grouped together, basically a core. In physics, which is what the children of Adam are probably referring to here, is the core of an atom comprised of protons and neutrons, thus called the nucleus. Totally apropos. Also, they use the word confessor. Confessor is actually a title used in religious practices, usually Christianity. In Christianity, it's a title given to a saint who has suffered some great persecution. It can also mean a priest who is granted the ability to listen to the confessions of others. Pretty lofty title there, and is probably a clue to how zealous the children of Adam are. Finally, they said the leader is a megalomaniac. A megalomaniac is a person who suffers from megalomania, which is a psychological term for someone who experiences extreme delusions of grandeur or is obsessed with doing grand things no matter what the cost is to others. Most megalomaniacs are basically narcissistic, power-hungry control freaks. It's actually estimated that 1 to 5% of the population experiences megalomania, so I'm sure we've all run into at least one of these people in our lives to one degree or another. All right, well, let's check our... Oh, did I grab this stuff? I didn't. Okay, well, let's check our data section and see what we got going on here. Or obtain Faraday's program. Okay, I don't want to reveal our secrets to DiMA, so let's go and grab this program. We came from there. There's the stairs. Oh, up one more level. Okay, so he's over there. So let's see if we can sneak in here and grab this real quick. Oh, I saw some loot. I'll come back for that. Snag this real quick. Awesome. Okay, so now we can do a tiny bit of looting. All this is labeled blue, well, except for the beds, but I guess they trust us already. Can't access any of these computers, though. Bunch of duct tape. I remember when this game first came out, everybody was like, duct tape, it's so hard to find. Adhesive, what do we do? It's like pretty much everywhere.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
Alright, just scooping up the caps. Okay, so we can talk to DiMA, or we can go back down to Kasumi. So let's just go back down to Kasumi. Tell her we got the program.
Turns out DiMA's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't DiMA planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
About the children of Adam. What do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why DiMA would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
I'm getting paid for all this, right?
Don't worry, I have money. Not to mention the fact that you'll have whatever secrets are in DiMA's earliest memories. He lived on the island for almost a century before building Acadia. He has to know about some treasure somewhere, don't you think?
I got this program that Faraday and DiMA wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, DiMA was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating DiMA's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if DiMA really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
Just so we're clear, anything good I find is mine.
All I want is answers. You can have anything else, okay? Good luck.
Awesome. All right, quest completed and we leveled up. As a matter of fact, since I got a new perk, there is a perk I've been wanting to take that's going to help with the radiation a little bit. Oh, there we go. Start a new one. Best left forgotten. Okay. Well, let me, I got 4 to spend, man. Well, I don't know what I'm going to spend the other ones on, but I did want to pick up 1 level of medic. That's going to improve our, stim packs and Radaway, in case we do need to do some Radaway while we're on, Far Harbor, since it's so irradiated. I'm going to probably run out of those mysterious serums, so let's just pop this up there. Grab that. There's one more thing I wanted to do before we end the mission, and there was a couple of people walking around that I wanted to talk to. See if they had anything interesting to say. They could just be... Yeah, here we go.
Give me some time.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Were you disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for DiMA, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am. For all it's worth.
Walk right between us, dude.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Hey.
I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Staying long.
Oh, man, there was a couple of other... Oh, wait. Oh, there you go.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Ah, the paranoid one.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Excuse me.
You want to buy something or what?
Oh, he's a trader too. Oh, cool. Well, we'll take a look at his stuff later. Let me ask him about Acadia.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It's smaller than I'd like it to be. But then, we don't exactly have the numbers to fill someplace larger. Makes it easier to defend anyway. Forget it. Did you want something or not?
So, what's your story?
I don't like talking about it. I made it to Acadia. That's what matters. Now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure nothing happens to it.
Alright, cool. We're being good little detectives. Let's peek in here. Okay. Oh, there's a person.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
Huh, she must be the biologist of the bunch.
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since DiMA has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. DiMA's to be thanked for that. Can I help you?
So, what's your story?
Similar to most here, I think. I fled the Institute feeling that anything else would be allowing myself to remain trapped, constantly in fear. I chose not to go into hiding, though. I felt, to do that, I'd lose what makes me... me. Does that make sense? If I lost my life, that'd be one thing. To lose my identity... that was too much to bear. Thankfully, it never came to that. So, here I am.
I have no idea why I took that. Dirty water. Awesome. All this stuff is not stealing. Gotta love it. Cog's journal. Alright, you guys can pause that if you want. I'm going to skip to the next page. Alright. Guess it's not the paradise that Kasumi had planned it to be. Okay, D-Gen, I guess that's his name. See who else we got here. Who's this guy?
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Do you think you're better off now that you're here?
Oh, absolutely. I don't have to pretend, I don't have to lie, and I don't worry that someone's gonna kill me in my sleep. Or worse. I'll see you around, okay?
Hey, I wasn't done talking to you.
If it weren't for DiMA, most of us would probably be dead.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside.
It might not
That's
look
all
like
some of us
much,
have got.
but this is the only place I know of where I don't need to hide who I am.
Huh. It's interesting with the dialogue choices. You only get like one chance, and then who's this? Oh, there's Cog.
Hi. Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Why do you care?
I suppose I don't really. Just not too many visitors lately. That new girl and now you. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
That sounds pretty bleak to me.
It's all in how you look at it. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Oh, another trader.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. Have you looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
Okay. Conversation ender. Alright, where's this Chase person? Julie. Miranda. Oh, cap stash. Free cap stash. Gotta love it. Okay, well, let's wake him up and have a chat.
Hey.
New guy, right?
Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God.
Yeah, we are.
You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up.
So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
Weird. See what Miranda's up to.
Hey there.
Just pulled a Paris Hilton there.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
You think of the Commonwealth as back home? Aren't you a synth?
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? It's where I came from. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
No offense, but are you crazy?
Oh, you. I think we're all a little mad in the end. I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care. One day, I'm gonna get out there and see the rest of the world. I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
Okay, so where
As
is
long
this
as we work
Chase
together,
person?
We can sleep safely, knowing we're free.
We gotta go chase down Chase. Oh, there's Chase. Yep.
Hey there.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
Jeez, everybody's so friendly around here.
So, you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition.
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I
Cool,
have a
gotta
network
left that
of
funky hat on.
contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have DiMa's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found DiMA. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways.
Hey there.
Did you need something?
Tell me about Acadia.
DiMa's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
Never mind.
All right.
All right, I guess that's why they call her Chase, because she chases down synths. Okay. We'll leave that hat on for the moment. All right, guys. Well, this was a pretty heavy role-playing episode here, but it's all good. Sometimes those are just as fun as combat, especially when you learn a whole bunch about the story and all that. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and end the episode here and pick up with an infiltration of the Children of Atom's nuclear sub, the Nucleus, in the next episode. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Well, that was a fun one. We delved pretty deeply into the story of this DLC here, finally getting some facts on our side, as well as some awesome factoids that I was able to give you throughout the episode. Click that left annotation link to go back to the last episode and check out how we got here. Center annotation link always plays the whole playlist for you, and that right annotation link will be ready when the next episode's up and running. Throw a like on the video, share it around, make sure you're subscribed, and follow me on Twitter to make sure you're notified when those episodes are posted. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Skooled Zone. Stay smart.